Hi, this is Deborah from Dinglefoot Scrapbooking, and I have another card project this week. So, this is a regular A4 sized card, and what I did with the front here is just cut off 2 inches. So I basically just cut it in half for this one panel. And I have a cream piece of paper, and this is cut just to the size to go inside. This is 4.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Then I have this blue paper and a piece of pattern paper. And I specifically chose a paper that had big flowers on. You can use any kind of paper that has big flowers if you want to make a similar card. And the reason I did that was because I took a piece of the scrap paper and I cut out a pink flower and a blue flower. So I'm going to be putting these on top just to raise them up a little bit so we have a little dimension in the card, and I'll attach these with dots. So I have those. I have some orange ink, and I have a stamp that says, "You make my world happy." So I was just binding my paper, and then I just chose other things to pull the colors out of the paper, so the blue background, the red cardstock, and then the orange ink for my swirls. And I also have Glimmer Brad. This is from the Tropical Glimmer Brads, and I also have a little photo turn mount, and that's from the Heritage turn mounts. So that's going to go on the side of my card, so I'll need a pin to poke a hole for my brad to go through. And I think that's all I'm going to need. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead, I just use score tape for my adhesive. So I'm going to put this on. And then we can lay this inside of the card and shut it. Okay. And I'm going to just lay this piece of paper right here on my card. This is where it's going to be attached on the card when we're done. But I also need room for my greeting, so I'm going to slide it down. I just want to eyeball that. Yeah, that'll work. So I'll slide this down, and I think I'm going to just make a little dot right here where I'm going to poke a hole through for my brad to go through. So I'm going to stick that little guy right through there right away, and spread the prongs out to hold it in shape. This should rotate a little stiffly enough to keep the card closed when we're finished, but not so tight that it won't work. And you can see I already put score tape on the back of this, so I just need to pull off the backing. And then we'll put the cream card inside. Okay. Alright, so this just goes right on the inside of our card. Okay, we'll rotate that out of the way. Now we're going to put this part on. So we just need adhesive down the one side. So make sure we get it only on half of our little card topper here. So I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to go ahead and do my stamping before I put my little flowers on the top, because it's going to get a little messy with flowers sticking up. I won't be able to get my stamp flat. So I'm just going to simply put this little greeting right at the top here. Okay, so we have that there. I'm going to slide my little photo turn mount across to keep my card shut while I grab my dots and put them on my flowers. So this is a simple little card, and it's going to work great for any type of paper that has a flower or some other embellishment you can cut off. And I kind of like to maybe even off-center this, just so we have almost like a double petaled flower there, if you can see that. And I'm going to Do the same thing with my little blue flower. Okay. Okay, we're going to stick him. I'm going to off-center this one also. Try to flip his little petals up a bit. And there we have it. A simple little greeting card. Thanks so much for watching.